What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so the emerging narrative out there now is that the problem with the Lakers is their inept and incompetent front office and the owner. They are the problem. And LeBron James has done everything he could, but at the end of the day, it's time to end this terrible experiment. It's time to go. They just couldn't. Hey, it just didn't work. So he is basically saying he wants to be traded. he doesn't accept losing. Losing is not in his DNA. It's just not. It's not in his DNA. And to that I say, we have had enough of that. We've had enough of this. Enough. All right? You're not fooling anybody. He loves to control the narrative. He loves to use his power. And when I say his power, I'm talking about LeBron's power, because he has a lot of people in the media who are beholden to him. A lot of people who, I think when everything is found out, we're going to be shocked at what's going on in the media between him, certain members, and Clutch Sports. Because I definitely believe some of these motherfuckers are being paid. But that's another video for another day. Have I said on this channel right here that part of the problem is the front office? That Rob Pelinka and Jenny Buss, especially Jenny Buss and her family, because this predates Rob Pelinka. They have destroyed this franchise. Ever since Dr. Jerry Buss died, I think it was back in 2013, they have missed the playoffs more since then than they did in their first 70 years of existence, going back to the 40s. Yet, I'm not going to use that as an excuse for this year. Nope, not going to do it. Because I don't recall LeBron having such a problem with losing last year. I don't recall him being this frustrated and this vocal about losing. Because last year, LeBron had his scapegoat in Russell Westbrook. As long as another nigga gets the blame, LeBron could care less. He could care less because he's a fucked up person. He could care less if Russell Westbrook was getting all this fucking negative publicity, Laker fans hounding him and his family. He'd give all these fake ass, platitudes of concern. I texted him the other day. I just think you just gotta be strong, man, and you gotta just go out there and play your best, man, and that'll do it, man. You just gotta be strong, man. Shut up, man. Every time things don't go well for you, you quit. Now that AD is gone, and now that the whole Russell Westbrook shit is gone, because now he's come off the bench and playing much better, especially as a playmaker, and he's not the focal point anymore. So you're the guy that has to be the leader. You're the guy that has to step up. You're supposed to be the GOAT. And guess what happens? He quits. Like he always do. He is a quitter. And he'll throw his teammates under the bus for self-sacrifice. He's always done it. That's his history. He did it. He's doing it now. He did it back in the 2018 finals when he realized that his team was going to lose, what did he do? He went out there, put on that fake-ass fucking hand bandage, that hand wrap, like his hand was really fucked up, said, look at my numbers, it ain't me, look at the team. Threw his team under the fucking bus. Look what happened in Miami. When he started seeing Wade getting older and Chris Bosh getting a little bit more brittle, he dipped in. Oh, no, I got to dip. I like the way that Kyrie looking in Cleveland, man. Young thoroughbred. I'm getting out of here. Thanks for the championships. Thanks for the championships, Dwayne. Hey, I'm going to change the narrative to make it like that I helped y'all, that I showed y'all how to win. Then he quit in Cleveland the first time back in 2010 when he couldn't beat Boston. He couldn't figure it out. He didn't stay the course. He dipped and left to go to Miami. Wade showed him how to win. And then guess what? Even though a lot of shit about Wade we don't like, they've changed it so that LeBron showed Wade how to win. Even though Wade already had a fucking championship. That's what happens when you have the control LeBron has and you're able to control the narrative and make it seem like you're this great winner. Then you have, big dummies like Draymond Green running around saying false shit. Well, you understand, man. He came in 2003, and 2 years later, he was the best player in the league. No, he wasn't. Stop lying. Yeah, man, and 15 years later, he's still the best. So, you just got to give him his props. Like I said, why didn't he care so much about losing last year? Why didn't he care so much about losing last year when Russell Westbrook was getting all the criticism? Because he knew that he could do what he wanted to do, and people were going to blame Russ or blame Frank Vogel. But now that more and more of the blame was being shifted to LeBron, he couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle criticism. This is a man that cannot handle criticism. But he claims he's Sergeant Braun, that you got to bury him 12 feet deep to stop him. Man, all you got to do is put a fucking couple shovels of fucking dust on this motherfucker. He ready to quit. And by the way, why is it that a team of Sedell 3 and goddamn, why was a team of Sedell 3 and Vlade Divac and Nick Van Exel, why were they able to make it to the playoffs every year back in the 90s with the Lakers? Why was that team able to go to the playoffs, right, with Dale Harris as the head coach? Why were they able to go to the playoffs every year? But this team that has 3 Hall of Famers, okay, yeah, one of them is hurt, but you still got 2 Hall of Famers. Why is this team so horrible? Why is this team so abysmal? It makes no sense. Why? Why? Explain to me. Why is this team so fucking bad? He's supposed to be the GOAT. He's supposed to be able to do shit that no other player has done in the history of the game. I want to see him show me what makes you the GOAT. Because all I see is an overhyped, overrated quitter. That's all I see from this dude. And he want other people to do all the fucking work, and he gets the glory. Nah, bro. It ain't gonna work like that. No, not giving him none of those passes. All last year, I kept saying it wasn't just Russ. All last year, I kept saying a lot of it is the front office. It's the buses. Nobody wanted to hear that shit last year. Most people. Nah, and I'm not going, so therefore I'm not going for that this year. Nope, that's not an excuse for me. The excuse is, this guy's a fucking quitter. And matter of fact, you know what? The only reason why that 3 games to 1 lead got blown and I don't really give LeBron full credit for that shit, is because of a few reasons. Andrew Bogut got hurt, which took away their best screen setter, and took away their only rim protector. That gets totally forgotten in time. Number two, Draymond Green, who was playing his best basketball at that time, the best series of his career, was suspended for Game 5. Harrison Barnes, who had been playing great basketball, if my memory serves me correctly, for most of that series, inexplicably went like 0 for 10 from the field in Game 7 for the Warriors, in a game that they only lost by 4 points. So that tells you how important that performance was. And a lot of those shots were wide the fuck open. I remember that game vividly. Wide the fuck open. And to be honest with you, Kyrie Irving should have won co-finals MVP. I think he averaged 27 points per game during that series. For a certain stretch, he averaged close to 40. I think like the last 3 games of that series or something. There was something up there. 30-something. He hit the biggest shot in Cleveland Cavaliers history. But, you know, everybody always give LeBron all these props for shit that Kyrie was doing, and other circumstances helped out. But, you know, too much truth is too much for some people, you know. But that's all I got to say about that, at least on here. Tell me what you guys think.